Good morning, you guys. I never know what I should have my face do while I'm waiting for my service to connect to the video here. But welcome to the Daily Drive. Happy Friday. I took a little bit of a break for myself on Wednesday, and I shared with you a video by Mel Robbins that is about the importance of expressing appreciation, because on Wednesdays we always talk about gratitude here on the Daily Drive. So I am grateful that I had a little bit of a break to give my mind and get my energy back in line and back in check with my purpose. So welcome to the Daily Drive. If you are new here, I was diagnosed with anxiety in 2010 and had no idea what to do with that information until I was encouraged to do some personal development, some personal growth, go on that growth journey. And so I did that and learned that there are things that you can do to be in control of your mind every single day, to take control even while you're living with anxiety and other mental health things. I lived in the darkness of my anxiety for a long time. I was diagnosed in 2010 officially, and wasn't until about 2018, 2019 that I started that growth journey and figured things out. So I lived in the depression, the addiction, the low self-esteem, and just the lowness of anxiety for a long time. And then when I started on that growth journey and ultimately outgrew some things that I was working on at the time, I learned that along with my 60 milligrams of Cymbalta that I take every single day, there are specific things that I can do to be in control of my mind and to unlimit my thoughts, change thought processes that have been created over time. And those specific things are intentional thinking, goal setting, and gratitude. And so along with this worksheet, I just started to share mindset information and what was working for me and how I am living my life every day with my anxiety, and some other people connected with it and enjoyed it, and the ball got rolling, and here we are. I have come to realize, thanks to this personal growth journey, that my purpose in life is to continue connecting with my own abundance and happiness so that I can grow into my full potential and let the world with mental health things know that you can be in control of your life, and watch how we do it even when we live with anxiety. It is my purpose to speak publicly, openly, and vulnerably about anxiety, mental health, what I go through, what I learn. So that is why we are here doing the Daily Drive. On Wednesday, I shared that appreciation video from Mel Robbins. And so I got to start today with a quick shout out. When I created this Becoming Unlimited Daily Drive coaching idea baby that I work on every single day that allows me to live in my purpose, I thought it would be fun to have some community advocates on this journey with me. And so I have two ladies. I gotta give them credit where credit is due. My two girls that work with me all the time. We're in contact almost daily sometimes. My girl Kimmy, we have been friends for a while thanks to social media, and we were friends before I started the community advocate program, and I am so grateful for my sweet Kimmy and everything that you do for me personally, for my brand, for mental health awareness, for all of that. So I love you, Kimmy and Katie. We were also friends before I started this community advocate program, and both of you ladies have always been on my team, have always been supporting me with this journey and sharing my content anyway. And Katie, we connect on so many levels, and I love it so much, and I appreciate you both for stepping into that community advocate journey with me. I love you so much, both within this group and outside of this group, just in our lives together. So thank you, Kimmy and Katie, for being my community advocates. If you are interested in helping me spread mental health awareness and doing a few things for me throughout the week in exchange for some free coaching and free retail, let me know, because I am always looking for more community advocates to help spread this mental health awareness journey that we are on. So thank you to Kimmy and Katie. If you are interested in being a community advocate with us, let me know. We can work you into that, and you can start that journey with us together. We grow together as community advocates just as much as, we do as friends and everything else. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart to Kimmy and Katie. If you are interested in working with us, let me know. You guys, every Friday, I like to talk about Freedom Friday. And that is because whatever freedom you are looking for in your life, whatever freedom you want financially, whatever freedom you want relationship-wise, whatever freedom you want to attract, mental freedom, whatever freedom you are looking for, that starts inside. It starts in your mind. It starts with changing and redirecting your thought processes. Freedom, what's the beginning of that word? Free. If you have followed me for any length of time, you see me use the 90s music quote, free your mind and the rest will follow, pretty often probably. And that is because it is true. When you free your mind, when you let go of the limited beliefs that you're holding on to, when you free the things that are keeping you locked up inside, when you free your mind, everything will change for you in your life. The way that you look at things, the things that are coming back to you, the way that your life just in general runs. When you free your mind and change those limited beliefs, everything will change for you. Now, y'all know, if you've watched me, I love my documentaries. I love watching documentaries, whether it's prison documentaries, murder documentaries, religious cult documentaries, like whatever it is, Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime. I love watching documentaries. And since my husband and I are going down to visit his family in Florida in a couple weeks for Thanksgiving, we are going to stop in Clearwater, or not stop in Clearwater. We're going to go stay with my mother-in-law, and then the three of us are going to take a trip to Clearwater one day so that I can see what all of the Scientology things look like down in Clearwater. And that is because I am obsessed with the Scientology documentary series, with Leah Remini, with all of it, and I want to see what is going on in Clearwater and what it looks like. And I was watching Scientology this morning, and I was watching the documentary, and it just had me being so grateful that we can create our own freedom in our mind whenever we choose to. Okay? If you do any kind of research on religious cults, if you've seen the Scientology stuff, whatever, you know that what they hang on to is their own little thing. With Scientology specifically, they believe that you can get to the point in your life where you are like all-knowing and can heal yourself and all of these things. And they don't believe in mental health. They believe that you should build up resilience so that if something happens, you don't react in a negative way. And so it's interesting to me that an organization that wants you to build up mental resilience doesn't believe in mental health things and therapy and things like that. And so that is why I'm so drawn to watch all of the Scientology stuff and to watch how it all unfolds there. And so I'm super excited to go to Clearwater and see what the buildings of Clearwater look like, and then also go to Clearwater Beach because, we're going to go to the beach. But I was watching it this morning, and it had me just sitting there thinking about how grateful I am that I am in a space where I can think for myself. And that wasn't always there. That wasn't always true. When I was trapped in my anxiety brain, I was not thinking for myself. I was thinking for the anxiety. Everything made me a victim of the anxiety. If I didn't want to go do something, I'm too anxious to go. If I didn't want to get out of bed, I'm too anxious to do it. I lived in a lot of darkness and spiraled out of control a lot because I was trapped by the limited belief of what anxiety was doing in my body. Right? When I was diagnosed with anxiety, all I knew at the time were the symptoms of it and how that manifested in my body. And so I lived in a way of believing that it's just the anxiety. There's nothing I can do about it. Anxiety is in control. I am limited by this anxiety, and that's how it's always going to be, right? And when I learned that that's not true, there's things that I can do to change my mind, everything changed for me. So when you think for yourself, you are creating your own mental freedom. Now, I'm not telling you not to believe in Scientology if that's really what you want to do. Not to believe in something if that's what you really want to do. I'm just telling you to think for yourself about it. Don't let other people's mindsets and opinions and everything else do the thinking for you. Allow yourself the freedom to explore things, to learn what you like, to understand what your beliefs are. When you fully understand what your own internal beliefs are and you unlimit your mind to those beliefs and that purpose, things will change for you. So don't allow yourself the limitation of not thinking for yourself. Thinking for yourself creates your own mental freedom, because then you're creating your beliefs and your thought processes yourself rather than letting them be beaten into you over time, right? You can change all of your limited beliefs. I mentioned recently that I used to travel down the rabbit hole of comparing myself to other people. And I've learned recently that even that is a limited belief. You are limiting yourself, you're limiting your body to what someone else's body looks like. Why am I comparing my vessel to someone else and limiting myself in that way? This was given to me as a unique way to share this purpose. So why am I limiting it by wishing I was as skinny as her, or wishing I looked like her, or wishing my face wasn't broken out right now because of hormones? Why am I limiting myself in that way? When you free your mind and incorporate gratitude and intention into that, things change for you. When you think for yourself, when you create your own beliefs, one of the best things that I have done recently is unlimit my spiritual mindset. Allowing myself to explore different spiritual things that I've always thought were taboo because I'm Christian. Allowing myself to explore these different things has allowed me to stand stronger in my Christian belief, because now I know how to feel spiritual when I need to. Now I know why and what I really believe in, because I've simply unlimited my mind and explored some things. Do I do some of the new things I've explored every single day? No, maybe it didn't work for me. Have I incorporated other things into my daily life that I wouldn't have thought about before because I was limited to what my mind said? Yes. And it has changed everything in my mind for me. And while we are not the bajillionaires that we dream of right now, we're moving in that direction because we're unlimiting our minds to the freedom that's there for us. So what I want you to remember for Freedom Friday is that it starts with the beginning of that word, freeing your mind. When you unlimit those limited beliefs, you free your mind, and freeing your mind equals freedom. Everything that I work on now is related to my purpose in some way and allows me mental freedom. Even when I go out to the farm that I work on part-time. Y'all, on Thursdays, I spend my entire day cracking and mixing 3,240 eggs for what we do with our breakfast sandwiches. And a few years ago, I would have dreaded something like that. Now I look forward to it, because I'm in there by myself. I'm listening to music. I'm jamming. I'm listening to personal development. I'm spending time with me and unlimiting my mind. And that's bringing in income. It's bringing in mental clarity. It's allowing me self-care, just because I'm changing those limited beliefs. That in and of itself lets me live in my purpose, even when I'm working on a pig farm. Because I've unlimited my mind to it, and my purpose in life is to help the world understand that when you free your mind, everything will change for you, and you can do that even when you live with anxiety and other mental health things. So that is why you will see me say all the time, free your mind and the rest will follow. I was born in 85. I'm an 80s, 90s baby all the way. Free your mind and the rest will follow. When you unlimit your limiting beliefs, you create mental freedom. When you unlimit your limited beliefs and free your mind, you create freedom in all aspects of your life. Free your mind and the rest will follow. Think for yourself. Allow yourself to explore and create your own belief system, your own foundation. Thinking for yourself along the way. Don't allow yourself to limit yourself by comparing yourself, your journey, your body, your whatever to someone else. Unlimit all of that. Accept and love the vessel that you were given to live out your purpose, and express gratitude for it. Thinking for yourself along the way. Yes, I've learned these things by following other people, but when you incorporate them into your life and use this, not this, do this because it works for me, not this just because it works for someone else, you're thinking for yourself and you're creating that mental freedom. Free your mind and the rest will follow. Unlimiting your limited beliefs allows you to free your mind, which gives you freedom in all aspects of your life. Happy Freedom Friday. Remember, you guys, to check out dailydrivecoaching.com. Scroll all the way down to the bottom and put your email address in. You'll get content from me as I am revamping, relaunching. We are finally getting new internet, so there will be a lot of things coming. So check out dailydrivecoaching.com and subscribe so you are in the know when I send things out. If you are not part of my Becoming Unlimited Facebook group, let me know. It's tagged here in this video, or you can just search Becoming Unlimited. It is a free community of support where you get these daily drives, a little bit more content about unlimiting your mind, how I am maneuvering through life with my anxiety and growing and learning and changing, and just people to be with and to know that you are not on this journey alone. So Becoming Unlimited is on Facebook. If you're checking this out on YouTube, do me a favor and hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Turn on notifications for all of my social media, because I will never ask for a fee for what I do here. I just ask that you help me spread mental health awareness throughout social media by subscribing, turning on notifications, tagging a friend, sharing a video, commenting, doing all of the things. It means so much more to me than you can even understand. My purpose and goal in life is to be the next Mel Robbins. I want to be a public speaker, writer, author, podcaster, YouTuber, whatever. And so when y'all help me spread mental health awareness this way, it also helps me live out my purpose and get to my ultimate goals of being a public speaker in real life. So I love you guys so much. You always go in the joy jar. Today I wrote free thinkers, because when you think for yourself, when you explore, when you go on that personal growth journey and discover what works for you and what you believe in, when you free your mind, the rest will follow. Free thinkers, all of y'all that are here, that watch, that hang out, that lurk, that engage with me, I appreciate y'all so much. You always go in the joy jar. Happy Freedom Friday. Happy Friday. I will be back next week, but then the week of Thanksgiving, when we're gone, I'm going to give myself a break and just be fully on vacation. So make sure you come back after that, because I'm going to have all the energy coming back from Florida. We're taking Elliot with us for his first road trip. So make sure you hang out with me and stay tuned for Elliot Takes on Florida. I am so excited. I can't wait. But remember, y'all, Freedom Friday. Free your mind and the rest will follow. Unlimiting your limited beliefs allows you mental freedom. Being a free thinker, thinking for yourself, gives you the mental freedom to create the freedom you want in your life. Think for yourself, free your mind, and the rest will follow. I love y'all so much. Thank you for being here. I'll see you soon.